Shocking news again rocked the world of K-pop entertainment. Jungkook, the youngest member of the global group BTS, reportedly suffered a poisoning that led to medical treatment that is now in the public spotlight. However, what was more surprising was not the incident of his poisoning, but the reports that circulated that the treatment he received was considered inadequate and generated controversy. How could a world star with as much influence as Jungkook get treatment that is said to be far from standard? Is this a medical error, or is there a deeper reason behind it? It all started a few days ago when news of Jungkook's health condition began to appear on social media. ARMY, as BTS fans are called, was shocked by rumors that Jungkook was rushed to the hospital after allegedly suffering from food poisoning. The news quickly spread like wildfire amid the dry fields, sparking a wave of concern from his fans around the world. However, what draws attention is the fact that the official source of Big Hit Music, the agency that houses BTS, initially only gave a brief statement without clear details. The statement said Jungkook was under treatment and asked the public to respect his privacy. But the agency's silence only magnifies speculation. What exactly happened? Is Jungkook's condition more serious than expected, or is something being deliberately covered up? More and more details were revealed, including a statement from a doctor involved in Jungkook's treatment. In an exclusive interview with local South Korean media, the doctor admitted that Jungkook's situation at the time was quite serious, but what was in the spotlight was his shocking statement regarding the quality of care the idol received. "We did not expect that the situation would end like this," said the doctor, who chose not to be named. "There are some obstacles in the treatment process that may make the patient's condition recover more slowly." This statement certainly raises many questions. What is meant by constraint? Does the hospital where Jungkook is being treated not have adequate facilities? Or was there an error in the initial diagnosis? Until now, the hospital has not given any official clarification, but this statement provoked a wave of criticism and speculation on social media. ARMY, known for its loyalty and passion in protecting BTS members, immediately took action. Hashtags such as #ProtectJungkook and #JusticeForJungkook were trending on Twitter within hours of the news. Many fans accused Jungkook of not getting proper treatment because he was considered just a celebrity. How could a Jungkook, who has contributed so much to South Korea's culture and economy, get such poor treatment? "This is absolutely unacceptable," wrote a fan on Twitter. However, there are also other voices questioning whether there is a hidden agenda behind this incident. Some fans suspect that this poor treatment may have been deliberately exaggerated to cover up another ongoing issue in the South Korean entertainment industry. In the midst of this furor, many wondered, what exactly caused Jungkook to get poisoned? Although there is no official confirmation, some reports say that he suffered food poisoning as a result of eating food contaminated with bacteria. Even more surprising, however, are other reports that mention the possibility of chemical poisoning due to exposure to certain substances on the set. If true, this could become a major scandal involving many parties. Why can't food served to a big star like Jungkook be safe? Is this purely a mistake, or is there an element of negligence? Amid a wave of criticism and pressure from fans, Big Hit Music finally issued an additional statement. They acknowledged that Jungkook had food poisoning, but declined to provide further details on the medical treatment he received. "The health and well-being of our artists is a top priority," the agency said in a statement. "We're working closely with the medical team to ensure Jungkook gets the best treatment and recovers quickly." However, this statement is considered by many to be too vague and inadequate. Fans demanded greater transparency, mainly because they felt that Jungkook deserved the best treatment, not only as a celebrity, but also as a human being. The incident also reopened discussions about the pressures faced by K-pop idols, both in terms of physical and mental health. Many argue that the busy schedules and high expectations placed on idols make them vulnerable to various health problems. This is not the first time an idol has experienced health problems due to an overly busy schedule, said a Korean entertainment industry observer. But Jungkook's case is more complex because it involves alleged inadequate treatment. This shows that there is a huge gap in how idols are treated behind the scenes. Until now, the mystery behind the poisoning incident and Jungkook's medical treatment is still not fully revealed. Although he is now reportedly in the recovery phase, big questions still hang over the minds of many people. How did this incident happen? Why doesn't a global star like Jung Kook get the treatment that suits his status? And most importantly, will this incident be a turning point in how the Korean entertainment industry treats its artists? One thing is certain: the army and the public will not stop looking for the truth until all these questions are answered. Jung Kook is not just an idol. He is a symbol of how South Korea's entertainment industry can shine and thrive. And when something bad happens to him, the whole world will ask, what is really going on behind the scenes? The increasing pressure from fans around the world cannot be ignored. Many have urged the South Korean government to start an investigation into the incident. Moreover, given Jungkook's status as not only an idol, but also a global ambassador of Korean culture, this kind of negligence could tarnish the country's reputation. Jung Kook doesn't just belong to BTS or big hit music. He is one of South Korea's greatest cultural icons. How could something like this happen to him? If Jung Kook alone can be treated like this, what about ordinary people? Wrote a columnist from the South Korean media, in some politicians even began to raise their voices. One of the South Korean lawmakers stated that this incident should be an alarm for the government to review regulations related to food safety standards and health services, especially for those who work in the entertainment industry. The other side of the story: is Jung Kook hiding something? However, behind the widespread sympathy and concern, other, more controversial theories emerged. A small part of the public wondered if Jung Kook or his agency was deliberately covering something bigger. For example, whether this incident is actually not pure food poisoning, but related to other issues such as overwork, or the South Korean entertainment industry is full of pressure and competition is very fierce. Not infrequently, there are those who want to take down certain artists, said a K-pop culture observer who chose to the theories do not yet have strong evidence, but the fact that the details of this incident are so minimal makes the public continue to speculate. In addition to discussing the medical aspects and controversy behind this incident, Jungkook's poisoning case also opened a broader discussion about the mental and physical well-being of K-pop idols. Many highlighted that the standards applied to K-pop artists often go far beyond Jung Kook, despite being known as one of the idols with incredible stamina, is not superhuman. She, like any other, has both physical and emotional boundaries. A number of fans recalled that just a few months ago, Jung Kook underwent a very busy schedule, including promoting his solo songs and BTS's world tour. Is this occurrence of poisoning actually a signal that his body began to show a low temperature?